Do you have any objection to the landlord taking immediate possession?
We currently have somebody staying there because they lost their apartment and
No, all right. Well, you can't do that. No wonder they're going after you for all this. You move out, put somebody else in there, and nobody's paid the rent since August. All right, we've got our next two sets of defendants here. Colonial Estates versus Thomas Gleason and Tierra Smith, and then Whispering Pines versus Cheyenne Osborne. You're all here, and I'm going to advise each of you of your rights as a tenant in a landlord-tenant proceeding. Your defendants in a landlord-tenant proceeding, including non-payment of rent, and all these cases today are non-payment of lot rent. As such, you have the following legal rights. You have the right to obtain counsel for representation in this matter. If you cannot afford an attorney, a legal aid attorney may be available to help you. And as I indicated, Attorney Meg Bauer is here with us live at the court today. You can also hire an attorney if you can afford to get one. You have a right to a trial by a jury or by the court. You have the right to demand a jury trial, but you have to do it at their first hearing and be willing to pay the $50 jury demand fee or make the demand in writing within 5 days using the appropriate court form MC-22. And unless the judge waives the $50 fee because of your inability to pay it. You have a right to have the case heard here in St. Joseph County where the property is located. If your landlord has asked you to be evicted from a residential property because you haven't paid rent, you may be able to get assistance from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, the local coordinated entry agency, that is Community Action Agency, Housing Assessment and Resource Agency, that would be Neighborhood Inc., or federal help from Homeless Veterans Program. As you heard from our last defendant, he's called a number of these places and they don't have any money. You do not need a judgment against you to receive help from the places listed above. A copy of the summons and complaint is sufficient. You may be able to reach an agreement with the landlord by going through mediation. If both parties are interested in that, the court can help set it up. You may be able to reach an agreement with the landlord that means the case would be dismissed as part of a conditional dismissal. If that does happen, Mr. Reed or other legal aid perhaps could help prepare a conditional order of dismissal. Mr. Tilford has joined us and someone named Sam is about to join us, but let's take care of these two first. Gleason and Thomas is also what appears to be a non-payment of lot rent. Mr. Reed, what's the arrearage in this case?
So this is rent and trailer. So.
Oh, it's lot and trailer?
Yes.
That makes it a lot easier. I didn't make a good note. I got $470 per month. That's lot and trailer?
No, it's total per month. Total per month is going to be $856, but or $876. That includes the trash fee. So it's $470 lot, $386 home, $20 trash for a total of $876 a month.
Oh, well, I'm going to be so you got these others as garbage, lease, and late fees. So this is lot and trailer.
Yes.
All right. I misunderstood.
Oh, sorry about that. We may not have put that note clear on this one.
All right. This is much like a conditional rental.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's the arrearage here?
So, Your Honor, it would be just an additional month on top of what we had previously had. So January is now hit at $876. Plus, we would have the $100.03 in service fee, $55 filing fee, and a $75 attorney fee. And then the late fee.
All right, well, let me add this up. Rent is arrear through August, which is how much per month, rent and lot?
Lot and rent, it is without the well, it's $8.56 without the garbage fee for the trash cost.
All right. August, September, October, November, December, January, 6 months,
December was paid.
times 856.
December was already paid.
Yeah, we paid
All right.
December.
All right. We're talking about Mr. Gleason. That's your case?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, well. 856 times 6 is 5136. And you contend that you paid December?
Yes.
Well, let me add up his numbers here. This is harder than it needs to be, but we'll try to figure it out. What they pled is 1,880 plus 1,774, which is 3,654 plus 856 is 4,510 plus another late fee plus another garbage fee. It's hard to sort this out. How much is the late fee?
Sorry, I gotta flip back. 75
And the garbage fee?
is $20, Your Honor.
All right, plus 95. $4,605 plus 233 in costs. Is 4,838. I think we'll finalize it before we do anything. At any rate, are you both still there?
No, we've since moved.
Oh, you've moved out?
Yes.
Both of you?
Yes.
And removed all your property?
Yes.
Do you have any objection to the landlord taking immediate possession?
We currently have somebody staying there because they lost their apartment and
No, all right. Well, you can't do that. No wonder they're going after you for all this. You move out, put somebody else in there, and nobody's paid the rent since August. So someone's gonna have to pay it, and this includes Thomas Gleason, Tierra Smith, and all other occupants. Who is in there? Who's in the premises?
a friend of ours, and she's only been there for like 2 weeks.
All right, what's that person's name?
Trying to break into that premises when it was not there.
All right. We're getting a lot of ambient noise here. What's the tenant? They're not a tenant, they're a trespasser, but who's in the house?
A friend of ours.
All right, I'm gonna order you move out today. If you're not gonna tell me who's in there, then I wanna know their friend. I wanna know who's occupying this premise without their permission. They wanna know who's in there. All right, Mr. Reed, you may have an immediate order of eviction.
All right, we'll get the immediate writ of eviction in today and we'll get Southwest Services on it and I can serve them the paperwork tomorrow.
we'll use these numbers, 4605, 233, 4838. And the writ of eviction may enter immediately. There's an unauthorized tenant in there and they won't disclose who it is. And it could be a danger to the other people in the park. I don't know who it is. He won't disclose it. The lawful tenant isn't there. They're both gone. So you have the immediate possession of the premises.
Thank you, Your Honor. It'll be submitted today.
So, Mr. Gleason, my advice is you advise your friend to get out of there immediately before the sheriff comes, puts him out. Do they have animals in there?
Not that I'm aware of.
When did you and your wife, when did you guys vacate?
Like end of August.
Oh my,
And we have been trying to contact the park that we had since moved out, and no answer.
I don't believe it. Between August and January, you haven't been able to tell them that you moved out. You're gonna end up being sued for north of $5,000. You haven't handled this well at all. All right. Anyway, whoever's in there, they've got tomorrow, I'm gonna sign an order of eviction and the sheriff will probably be prepared to do it on Wednesday. So my advice is they vacate as soon as possible. All right. Any questions?
Nope.
Ms. Smith?
No.
All right.